Neil, let's start another show, mate. Are you ready?
Aye,
Are you ready?
I think so.
We are Booze and Booze. We are part of Paralytic Activities. And as you can hear in the background, it's tonight's a resurrection record because, as we well know, majority of the music these days is absolute tosh. Absolute tosh. I said majority, Neil. It is a boy, a girl by the Chemical Brothers. And tonight, there's relevance to that because tonight, Neil, we're doing a Johnny Depp special. A Johnny Depp special, Neil? I'm excited for that. You can't knock it, you're damn right. Neil, we've got 9 Lives of Orange, the Orange Factory, Paranormal Ale, Tales from the Crisps, Paranormal Roundup, and Para Not Normal. Bloody hell, there's a lot of paras going on, either kid. A lot of paras going on.
Love it by the end of it.
More than likely. Neil, so do me a favour. Just say it, and we'll get on with the show.
No more, is it, John? Good.
Told you, Neil, it's a Johnny Depp special. So Neil has come as Captain Jack Sparrowlegs. So whenever you're ready, kid. Whenever you're ready. You're the worst pirate ever.
John, I am a very good pirate. Look like somebody out of the free, what's it called, Free Amigos.
Captain Pugwash. Neil, that was the Chemical Brothers. Hey boy, hey girl, chemical, drugs, Johnny Depp. Hey boy, Johnny Depp. Hey girl, Amber Turd.
Amber Turd.
Amber Turd.
Is it true that she's got a cack in his bed?
I think she's done a cack in his bed.
How could somebody, I mean, she's a good looking girl, are you?
Yeah.
How could somebody that nice to be cack in somebody's bed, John?
Would it bother you?
I'll be in the bed with other men.
Be on your chest. Anyway, Neil, hey boy, hey girl, by the Chemical Brothers. It came out in 1999, Neil, and it peaked at number 3 in the UK charts. How about that? Not bad, eh? You like a bit of Chemical Brothers, eh? You know, with your raves and stuff.
Not really.
Oh, yeah.
No.
They're like a song.
They're good. Yeah, it's a good song. It's like a reasonable song that I wouldn't look on my playlist to play that. If it's on the radio, I'll be doing it. That is it.
Remember the video with the skeleton bonking in the bogs?
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's that when he gets back? Skeleton porn. They was originally called the Dust Brothers. What a shit name.
Shit, were the Orb Brothers, John.
And they were the Orb Brothers. It was the Dust Brothers. And they done the official song for the 2012 Olympic Games now, for the velodrome. Yeah, I guess what it was called.
I don't know.
It was called Velodrome. It's as simple as bloody that. So there you go.
Yeah,
Chemical Brothers, 1999. Hey boy, hey girl. One of Johnny Depp's favourite bands, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, Chemical Brothers. He used to love them. Well, his best years were in the 90s, weren't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know, there was, yeah. John, he had a nightclub in the 90s.
Did he?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Called the Viper Room.
Oh, did
1993, but he got rid of it because River Phoenix died there.
Oh, was that his room, was it?
Mm. Yeah, so he got rid of it. Right?
Well, thanks for that. Neil, it's time for a Paranormal Ale, kid. Let's get on with the show. We always start the show every week with a drop of a craft IPA from our good friends at Cafe Metro. Neil? So there you go, lighting on the bottom there, a Paranormal Ale. We're sponsored by Cafe Metro in Bilston, your one-stop shop for craft beers and the bottle shop, Neil.
Yeah.
What a bloody place. Where did we go last Friday?
We went to Cafe of the Metro.
I'm
going to talk about that in a minute, John.
Okay,
so
brilliant. Let's get on with the Paranormal Ale.
Right, what we got here is vocation. East and West Pale Ale, 5.7%.
Ooh, good percent.
It says on it, it's called Guilo, John. Guilo. Right?
Not
I
J-Lo.
think it's J-Lo's brother's company.
Is he?
I think it is.
Guilo and J-Lo.
Guilo is a Cantonese term meaning for ghost chap.
Oh, have some of that.
Ghost chap. So let's have a look.
Nice.
What we got
paranormal.
here. You know, nice. It's like a nice texture.
It
nice
sounds
colour.
fantastic, Neil. I'm not going to lie. It sounds bloody
It
fantastic.
smells like an ale smells like. You know, it's got no like raspberry. It's got no. It's just a normal smelling ale.
A normal smelling ale.
It's like if you was to like smell the smell of an ale, that's
Yeah.
what it would smell like.
Okay, then I'm going to try it myself
Okay.
because here's one I kind of made earlier. So I'm going to give this a little quaff.
Now what? It tastes like a nice ale as well.
It's not bad.
Now it ain't like you pump up the jams with a jam and all that. Now it's just a normal ale.
It's
Strong
not,
as well.
It's not too sweet.
5.7.
Got a bit of bitterness and a bit of hoppiness.
Yeah.
It's quite strong, but it doesn't taste strong. So
It's 5.7, John.
yeah, but it doesn't taste strong. You know, when you have a high percentage, you can taste it. It's just straight away, doesn't it? Just like me on last Friday.
5.7 on the liquor scale.
On the liquor scale.
Liquor scale. That's a new one, John.
Yeah, on the old liquor. I like that.
On
I
the
like
liquor
that.
scale.
So Neil, on the old ale scale, what are you giving it?
I'm giving it a 4.7 out of 5, John.
That ain't too bad, you know.
That's it's really good because it's a proper normal ale. It ain't like added this, that, and that, which I like. But have a few of them, you will be thrown up in taxis and stuff, John.
Oh, yeah, I wonder who done that.
I don't know.
Ethan Rifles.
Yes. There you go.
See, I like the brewery vocation. They do some nice beers, some nice fruity beers as well. And that one ain't too bad. I probably will sink the rest of them later.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've got to book a couple. I'll price it myself.
Beds on the National Lampoon's doing a location, John.
I know, yeah.
So, all doors.
Great film.
Anyway.
Neil, get your glasses on, kid. It is time for our paranormal drum roll roundup.
Paranormal drum roll.
Paranormal roundup, Neil.
I'm getting cooler, you know. For this.
There you go. Johnny Depp special. I've got my Willy Wonka glasses on again. Not bad, eh?
It's a real close, John. People tuning in the city.
I know. I think is this supposed to be a paranormal show?
I know.
You know what I mean? Where's the stuff he all get in
What?
his armchair and his patches on his sleeves talking about ghosts and stuff?
With a big book with a bookcase behind him.
Yeah.
Rocking.
Covered in dust.
Covered in dust, yeah. Then it just disappears.
Well, we're original now. That's what we are. We like to have a laugh at the paranormal because that's what it's all about.
You know,
So,
here we go.
Neil, paranormal roundup. What you been up to, kid?
Well, we went to Cafe on the Metro. It was sponsored by us, by the way. And it's the best ale bar in the world, ain't it, John?
In the world's a bit steep. Beans to Forest, you Bins Bilston.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They've got real cobs out of John.
Real cops.
Real people.
Real people.
Got a real pool table upstairs.
Got a real pill table upstairs as
Got
well.
real ales.
Real scratchings.
Real people.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
And they have real bands on there.
They have real bands on there as well
Yeah.
now. It's brilliant.
But yeah,
Great place.
we went to Cafe
Go and
Metro,
check it out.
And there
Your
was
one-stop bottle shop.
a beer festival on there.
What's that?
There was, John. You know there was because it was absolutely rampacked.
Yeah, but I was hammered by 8 o'clock.
Everybody was hammered, John. Everybody in the place was hammered.
Yeah.
Because the beers are that strong and that good, people take it for granted.
Yeah.
Especially people that probably been there who don't really drink strong ales.
So I just want to say a big thank you again to Estelle
And Stella
and
Porter.
Porter. Yeah, I do. And
Yeah,
we met
sure.
some of our muckers down there, Mr. Martin Lever
Right.
and his lovely wife Sharon Lever.
Yeah.
Dave and Steve Beach and Captain Phillips, Neil. Captain Phillips was there as
From
well.
Hanks.
No, Lee Phillips, he was down there as well. Yeah, so we had a great, jolly old time. We did.
It?
Neil, talking about a paranormal roundup.
Jesus.
Did you know that? Have you ever watched this program?
No.
Celebrity Help My House Is Haunted.
I ain't seen the celebrity one.
I mean, Barry Guy,
Yeah.
old Bazza, Ian, I Am the Lawman, and Jane Harris. Yeah. It won best entertainment program. Says it's all done it entertainment. You know what I mean? Have some of that.
Did he?
He did, yeah. Because that's what it is now. Entertainment.
Yes. And that's what we're trying to
Don't
do.
believe everything you see.
Yeah.
That's
We're
all I
trying to
gotta say.
entertain, don't we, John?
Oh, yeah, exactly. We like to entertain. But, we keep it real to real.
We do.
I like to move it.
I
like to move it. Neil, a little birdie tells me, again, the Johnny Depp special, Neil, that he believes in ghosts, spirits, and the afterlife. He does.
With Johnny Depp?
He does, yeah.
Johnny, have you seen him with John in the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah.
He's the Fruit Loop.
It's a Fruit Loop, yeah. So anyway, Johnny Depp believes in ghosts. While he was filming a film called The Dead Man, he stopped and stayed for the whole shoot in the Mackay Mansion, Neil. It's supposed to be a really haunted building, like a hotel. He said it was haunted by a little girl, and he could hear her playing in the opposite room while he was trying to sleep.
Really?
Yeah. It's true, that is. And on another account, while filming Edward Scissorhands, he claimed he saw a shadow figure peeking from behind a big tree. Neil, it freaked him out so much, he got his scissor fingers and he chopped it down. And as it fell, he shouted to the director, "Tim Burton!" And he got it though.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew. I was thinking about that.
Neil, what's coming out on Saturday?
Oh, look. I know the facts about old John Allen the Depot.
John L. the Depot?
Oh. You know, in college of the Pag.
Right, let me just wind you back up. Yeah. What?
You know, in Pirates of the Caribbean.
The Caribbean, yeah.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
You know his gold teeth?
Yeah.
He kept them.
Did he?
Yeah, he kept them for himself.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Was the real gold?
Well, yeah, real gold, I think.
Was they?
Yeah.
Did he get him out of like a treasure chest?
I don't know his mouth. Bloody hell, the on about.
Neil, I can't take you serious with them bloody glasses on and that hat.
I know, sorry. It's his idea to wear a stupid hat.
Look, you look like Johnny Bravo with his
I
big
know,
quiff.
yeah.
Neil, what's coming out on Saturday, pal?
Not me.
Well, it's been a while, eh?
The Four Crosses video is out this Saturday. We went to the Four Crosses.
He's coming out. What the world? Go on.
The Four Crosses video is coming out this Saturday. If you would like to have a watch, it's going to be a good one. To be honest, it was a good night, wasn't it, John?
It was a cracking night, Neil.
It was. It's so if you like your paranormal and you like your investigations with a difference,
And you like a good old 16th, 15th, 16th, whatever century it was, old pub. What's the video? It's going to be streamed for a premiere at 9 p.m. on YouTube.
Yeah. It's also at the Lloyd Cinema, right, John?
It's always the Lloyd Cinema and Cineworld,
Cineworld.
and I think it's at the IMAX. I ain't too sure. Yeah, it's at the IMAX. And if you're lucky, you can get it in 4D. Yeah, you can have the whiff of orange while you're watching it.
You cannot get it in double D.
Right? I'll get it every time we do this show. I'll get the whiff of orange. So there you go. Anyway, Neil, do you know it's a Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp special?
Yeah.
Well, I'm friends with Jack Sparrow. I am.
You didn't put him on your finger. Oh, Jack!
I'm friends with the captain. I really am. And I said we're going to do a Johnny Depp special, and he sent me a voice message, Neil.
Did he?
He actually sent me a voice message. Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear it at all?
So you're strong.
Neil,
He's in a
it's not
case.
Johnny Depp. It's Jack Sparrow, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, but he's got to get into a costume and do everything for you while he's in the middle of a court case. John.
Listen, if you ever watch Johnny Depp films, he goes that much into character. He gets rid of the persona Johnny Depp, and he becomes that character. So this is not off Johnny Depp. This is off Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. Okay then.
So anyway, do you want to hear it? I think they do, Neil. They do. Anyway,
then.
Okay, here we go. Off the captain himself.
Alright, shipmates. It's your good old friend, Captain Jack Sparrow here. Sipping on the rim of good old Ember. Nectar. While straddled on my black pearl. Savvy? My little parrot bird tells me you're doing a special on my mate Johnny Depp. Now, he loves the Beastie Boys, especially their song, You've Got to Fight for Your Right to Parlay. If you catch me drift. Gotta go, mate. The lead singer of the Monkeys, he's after me. I left an ember-sized turd in his locker. Yo ho ho, the ho.
Thanks, Jack. Captain Jack Sparrow there, Neil. That was it. Yeah.
Nice, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Why is he left a turd in David Jones' locker? Know what I mean? And why is the front man for the Monkeys after him? I don't get that.
I don't know.
I don't get it. Well, I
I'd
don't know.
love to have seen his face, Sean.
I bet you would. Neil, it's that time again.
What is it, John?
It's time for... Now that's what I call paralytic activities. 2, Neil. I hope you remember the countdown.
John, I remember the first few.
I hope you remember the countdown. Now, this album, last year we done an album. Now that's what I call paralytic activities 1. This one is 2, and it's all horror based. Last year was paranormal based. This one is horror based. And Neil, you can get this in Sundown Records in Warsaw, Neil, on all formats. You can get it on an SD card. You can get it on an LP. Get it on a cassette. Get it on a gramophone. You can even get it on you can download it on No Tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can. Yeah.
What's that? Hang on.
Yeah. What's that?
I've got it on Spotify.
So Neil, I'm going to run down the chart. You're going to chip in because you got a voice of an angel.
No.
You have.
You know what? You say very often people say nice things about me. You know?
Yeah, you got a voice of an angel. Trouble is, angels can't sing either.
Hell's Angel.
Neil, the chart started at number 10, and it was I Can't Get Enough by Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs. Now, let it go.
I can't remember, John. When I'm with you, baby, I hit right out your head.
I can't get enough. I can't get enough. As I keep saying, can't for some
Hello, Clarice. You got to do it again.
with some liver and fava beans. You know what I mean? Number 9, Neil, Devil Woman by Damien Karras from The Exorcist. Now, how did that go?
I am a devil woman. I spit pea soup on the blinds.
I am a devil woman. She's gonna get you. Number 8, Neil. Michael Myers Is Watching Me by Laurie Strode from Halloween. How did that go, Neil?
It always feels like Michael Myers is watching me.
And number 7, Neil, was Game by Jigsaw from the Saw films.
Game. I'm gonna eat your liver. What else?
I'm gonna learn how to fry high, something like that. Anyway, it's been a while. And number 6, it was Sweet Dreams by Freddy Krueger.
I don't remember that one.
Sweet dreams are made of teens who had the mind to. Well, it went something like that anyway. And number 5, it was 99 Red Balloons by Pennywise the Clown. Neil, how did that go?
I don't know. 99 red balloons floating in the sewer.
Neil, I'll take over. 99 red balloons floating in the dairy sky. Worry, worry, it's Tim Curry. Call the losers out in a hurry. But Neil, we have got a new entry. Straight in at number 4, Neil.
Where's it going to sort it out?
Yeah, a new entry. Yeah, we've got a new entry straight in.
There
number
we go.
4, it's American Pie by Johnny Depp, Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber, and Don McLean now. Yeah. They've joined up, they've collaborated, as it were. And it goes something like this now. So bye, Mr. American Pie. Drove my knife to the liver, but his liver was dry. His good old balls tasted like whiskey and rye. I'm singing, this'll be the day that you die. This'll be the day that you die. And repeat. Bye, Mr. American Pie. Drove my knife to his liver. Oh, you get the drift. Cover him in pastry. That is a wrap. So there you go. Well, it's not. It's a pie. It's a pie. Yeah, Sweeney Todd. He used to shave people.
Pretty good.
He shaves people, right? and he slits the throat. They go down an hatch and into a mincer, and the mince comes out, and they make a pie out of it. That's Sweeney
Really?
Todd. That's Sweeney Todd the Demon Barber, Neil. That's why it's called American Pie.
I never knew that.
Did you know? So you wondered what the hell I was going on about.
It's good though. I enjoyed
You like
it.
that? You like that? That was in at number 4, Neil. In 2 weeks' time, I reckon we're going to have a new entry in at number 3. And like I say, every week you can purchase this on all formats at Sundown Records in Warsaw.
Or if you want a copy of it, just message John and he'll send you it via phone,
Yeah,
via WhatsApp.
that's exactly what I'll do, Neil.
It costs you $1.99.
$1.99 and the postage. That's what
Yeah.
I'll do. Neil, anybody who does watch this show, you'll know that we used to do a little section called Orange Spills the Juice. But a clumsy bollocks here. He run out of things that he's been clumsy with. But he was telling me a story the other day. There was another story. More than likely, there'll be another 10 as his little flashback, a bit like Wayne's World. And Neil, what's this one called?
It's called Not Finding Nemo.
Not fun. Is this the fish tank incident you were telling me about?
Yeah.
Okay. Neil, stage is all yours.
Right, so Corey, when he was younger,
Who's Corey?
Blaster. You know, my son. They're
Oh.
not going to put an old Blaster, which you never see him do, you? He had a big, massive fish bowl in his bedroom. And this fish bowl was like, like World's Strongest Man that has to lift up onto the podium. It was like that, but obviously with the top cut off it. It was like full of water. It was proper heavy. So instead of me scooping the water out into the bowl, put it in the cedar, I thought, I can pick this up. What a bad idea, young man. I went to carry it into the bathroom, tripped up on the carpet. Right, I dropped it. I fell forward. Right, dropped it. The water just gushed out of it. Right, there's gravel flying everywhere. There's bloody bits of little seaweed stuff, fish toys, and everything. Everything just flying all over the bedroom. I've landed on my face. The whole bedroom's covered. Right, everything was soaked. I was going mad. All of a sudden, I looked at the empty bowl and I thought to myself, where's the fish? Where's the fish gone? I swear to God, I was looking for it for 15 minutes. Oh, could I find this fish? Could I bollocks? I couldn't find it. So I thought, oh God, what am I going to do? Because he's Corey's little pet, you know what I mean? He talks to him every night. Says goodbye to him, and stuff to him. You know what I mean? Good night to him, all that crap. And I just looked everywhere, John. I couldn't find him now. And I thought, he's going to be dead, eh? I'm going to have to get another one. And then, just for some reason, he had a blazer hanging up in his wardrobe.
Is it a school blazer?
School blazer, because he was at school at the time. And I put my hand in the top pocket, and there he was. He's in the top pocket of the blazer, John, stuck to a refresher. So, look, he was still alive. I was very shocked. I don't think the refresher kept him alive.
Good enough.
Honestly,
Yeah.
he was there going,
Is that a refresher course?
he was getting, he was giving slower and slower. Well, come on, Bob, get you back in this tank. So I put him in the sink, fill the sink up with water, and then
Did you take the Crocs out?
yeah, now it's in the bathroom. Yeah, well, we should have put the plug in now. I ain't seen him since. Yeah, but honestly, finding Nemo, man, I'll panic because I don't know who would have broke it to him, John. You know what I mean?
Bit heartbroken, Neil.
He would have done, John. He'd been,
On a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 10, where does that rate with one of the most luckiest finds you've ever had?
Finds.
Well, you found it in the
I
top
did,
of
yeah.
his blazer pocket
I know.
next to his protractor, a refresher, and his tie.
He conquers. Yeah, he was very, very lucky, Bob was. But he's obviously dead now, you know what I mean?
Oh, bless him.
This was like, what year was it? 2002, something like that.
He might still be alive now.
He might be.
You never know.
Right, I don't know.
You never know.
I ain't seen him lately, I'll be honest with you. That's how it looks if it's on Facebook.
Have a look.
Facebook.
Have a look, see if it's in your top pocket. No.
It might be, yeah. Anyway, if you're watching, Bob, I do apologise.
I thought you said his name was Nemo.
Yeah, but it was fine in name, I worry, couldn't find him.
Okay.
His name was Bob because he kept doing. I don't think his name is Bob.
Yeah. Great story, Neil. Another classic from Orange Spills the Juice. Hopefully, we'll have another one next week.
I doubt it, John.
You never know.
I've done that many now. I can't.
There's always tomorrow.
Well, obviously.
Now, me and Orange, and the Riddler, and Nige, and Blaster when he wants, and Trigger when he wants, and Ethan Rifles, our young paranormal Padawan. We go investigating, and we love to talk about the paranormal, horror, and all that kind of malarkey. And we love the field, though, kid. But there's things now and again will get right on my wick.
Really? Yeah.
They get right on my wick. Now, something has come to light this week, Neil, on certain pages. It is paranormal related, but it's about a cryptid, Neil, a cryptid sighting. Now, in New York State, there's pictures of a Bigfoot, Neil. A real Bigfoot.
A real Bigfoot,
yeah. And it had a baby on its back.
Is that little foot?
Yeah, I thought it was Richard Keys at first on a nudist beach, but no, it's a real Bigfoot. Well, so people are saying. Now, believe you me, I would love to think that is something in this world other than just us. Do you know what I mean? That's why I do believe in Bigfoot, whether he exists or not. My brain just wants to believe it.
What does Bigfoot eat, John?
What does he eat?
Yeah, you've got to survive, haven't
Neil, when you're 8 foot and you got feet the size of skis and hands like Kenny Everett, you'll eat what you bloody want. That's what I've got to say about that. If he wants to eat you, he'll pick you up and eat you.
Really?
Why not?
Well, so was Jaws out of James Bond. He was the same.
Yeah, but he wasn't a Bigfoot, Neil. He was just
that,
a big bastard. That's It's different. There's Bigfoot and there's big bastards. And Jaws out of James Bond. Spy You Love Me. Shang lang a lang a lang a lang a lang a lang was a big bastard, Neil. So, yeah, I'd love to believe that things like the doozies. I believe that there's Nessie. I believe there's the Chupacabra. I believe there is a Tasmanian devil.
What's a Chupacabra?
It's a big cat thing with a massive thing with spikes and claws and big teeth and a massive whippy tail. Yeah, it's not one of them lollipops you used to get from Lily Mouse's, Neil. That's a Chupa Chups.
They're like a cocktail, aren't they,
Because there's so many unexplored places on this planet, Neil. There is forestry everywhere. Do you know what? A Bigfoot could exist. A Sasquatch, a Yeti, the abominable snowman could exist, but just don't want to come out and mingle with us lot because they are apparently the world champion at hide and seek, Neil.
John, I went skiing and a girl run away from me, so I was an abominable snowman. So nice to tell you.
No, it's not. I told you, don't eat the yellow snow cones, Neil. Don't eat the yellow snow cones. Anyway, the reason I'm bringing up in the paranormal around it because it was posted on some paranormal sites, and some of the comments. Oh my lord! I've just cherry picked a couple, and what was made me chuckle more than anything. And they were serious. I was serious about these comments, Neil. The first one was from a woman. I don't remember her name, and it was I saw a baby Bigfoot at the side of the road. I got out my car and went to pick it up because it was on its own. But I noticed there was 2 adult Bigfoots staring at me from behind a tree in the forest, Neil. So I scarpered, got in my car and drove up, thinking that they put the baby Bigfoot there as bait because they want to eat me.
Yeah, but John, that would have gone round the world.
Just saying. She's not got no evidence on it. She don't take no pictures. Yeah, I mean, if you don't take no pictures...
Come on. There's phones. You've got phones. If I'm there driving to work, right?
Yeah.
In the morning, and I look, oh, there's a little baby Bigfoot. First thing I'd do is take my camera and take a photo.
Well, maybe she didn't have one. Maybe she's one of these.
No one have a camera phone these days.
Maybe she lived in the woods, Neil, and she still sends bloody carrier pigeons to send messages or something.
It's some butts.
Smoke signals.
Just see some butts all the while, John.
So anyway, and another comment, Neil, which also made me chuckle. This American one, I was driving through, I can't read the accent, so I apologize. I was driving through New York State and I saw a Squatch That's what she bought, a squatch, not a Sasquatch, a squatch, like they're on personal terms. And it stared at me,
Is there a bottle of squash?
and I stared at it back.
Said concentrate.
And then the squatch picked up a tree out the ground and launched it at me head.
Whatever. Was it a magic tree?
She just yeah, she ducked, and the tree flew past her into the woods. So there you go. And Neil, so what are your thoughts? Do you believe in old Sasquatch or Squatchy?
I'd like to believe in old Sasquatch, John.
Would
I
you?
really would. And maybe there is some Sasquatches out there. You know, I mean, I've seen some hairy women.
He's been with a few.
Shut up, Dick Splat. Right? You know, I do believe. I would like to believe it, but John, I think to myself, if there is such thing as Sasquatch, and with all the camera technology and that these days, I mean, look at Richard Attenborough, John.
Yeah.
He's all over the world,
He ain't a Sasquatch.
and he's never seen a Sasquatch.
What if he hasn't? He's been like told you can't say nothing.
No,
You can't say nothing.
Sorry, I'm sorry, but no.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
And the last comment, or there was like thousands of comments, and the one at the bottom went something as simple as this: I had sex with a Sasquatch. This woman said she had sex with a Sasquatch. Well, you know what they say, a big feet and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Big feet and all that.
What did he say? What was his response? She did an incredible blow, man.
I like, you know, Bigfoot. In my opinion, he did leave a note on the wall, and it says, "Believe in yourself if no one else will." Signed, Bigfoot. And
Really?
do you know what? Touched my heart. That did.
I bet it did, John.
Do you know one of my favourite cryptids, Neil?
What?
Do you know you got the you got Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti, Chupacabra. You've also got like Loch Ness, and you got all these sea monsters. But there's one what people don't talk about. You know what? He's always left in the lurch. No one mentions him.
On.
He's called the Loveland Frog. He's half frog, half man.
So he's a frog man.
It's a frogman, yeah. Basically, he's got a body of a frog, but he's got two legs and walks.
Are you serious?
Neil, I don't make this shit up. You know, he just is naked, warts and all.
You know what?
Right.
If I actually seen that, I think I'll croak it.
Yeah, so bigging up Loveland Frog. He don't get enough shouts out, in my opinion, Neil.
I bet he lives in a lovely house, and I bet he's got a right pad.
I bet he has.
He'll be on MTV Cribs things like that. MTV Ribbits.
Ready.
He does a Chas and Dave tribute now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got his own library and all, but he's ready with it. Neil, it's time for this, kid.
Yeah. What's it? The Orange Factory.
The Orange Factory. Now, we all like, and Neil, he loves a good fact.
Yeah.
And that's a fact. He loves a fact, so he
loves a
wants to
good
share
fact.
some of his top facts with you lot.
Yeah,
And mate,
you know, if you want to chip in, you know, if anybody wants to put a comment on any of the facts, say that's a load of codswallop or anything like that, you know, put it in the comments. Don't be comments, John. Sort it out. Anyway,
He's back in the room, people. He's
Sorry.
back in the room.
right. First, number one.
Neil, you're telling me you got to tell them.
Number one, John. There are 40 super volcanoes around the world capable of climbing up to 1 billion lives, John. And with 24,000 years overdue for an eruption. Don't worry now, but
Sounds like your sex life.
Number two.
But like Pompeii all over again. Everybody becoming covered in orange as ejaculate. Yeah, number two. Over 80 million bacteria can be exchanged in just one kiss. What is it with you and bacteria, Neil?
Just saying, you know what I mean? Good job without kissing nobody, ain't you?
Which is very true.
Yeah. There are two. No, sorry, number three. Sorry,
Number three.
3, 2, 1. Justy bean.
Ted Anki.
There are over 200 dead bodies on the top of Mount Everest because it is too dangerous to retrieve them. they serve as markers for the other hikers, John. So basically, the dead bodies are telling them where to go.
Yeah.
They must be like that. Yeah, that way.
Froze on the spot.
Yeah,
Pointing to the top.
Yeah.
Imagine that, Neil. Imagine actually trying to climb Mount Everest and you just like,
you see
you
that?
just die.
It's,
You know, and then you freeze.
why would you want to do it, John?
I bet there's actually people, right? Now, funny thing is, because obviously if you can freeze to death, there's going to be a bit where your body's going to freeze before you actually die.
Yeah.
So you could be there just froze with your eyes still going,
Yeah.
what the fucking hell's going
Yeah.
on? What's going on here?
Yeah.
A little Nookie Bear.
I don't know why people do it, I'll tell you now.
Because it's the adrenaline, Neil. It's like what we go to abandoned places for that adrenaline.
Do you know they're selling Mount Everest, John, for £100 million?
Get out of
I
it.
thought that's steep. Anyway,
Number
4. Hornet toads
Hmm.
can squirt blood out their eyes, John.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Do you reckon, like, why
I've
did they do
not
that
got
then?
a clue. I have not got a clue.
Is that like a defence mechanism kind of thing?
I don't know.
Don't come by me because you're going to get covered in blood.
Yeah, you know.
Kind of thing.
So, how much blood do they got? That much blood in the body? Have they really told
Dunno.
us? Kind of
But who eats a toad anyway? Apart from French people.
eats a toad. What do they eat a toad for?
They like frog legs and all that, don't
I
they?
know they do, yeah. That's going to be squirting blood out their eyeballs.
Yeah, I mean, imagine some French bloke, going up, oh, there's a couple of toes, I'll go and pick him up, gets a fork out his back pocket, just about it, and then this blood comes out, and he goes,
Yeah.
you know what, we'll leave you to it, mate.
Yeah.
No, we ain't eating you, we're having none of that. We'll stick to them frogs
Hey,
over there.
nature's mad, ain't you?
It is, man. Do you know what? There's toads out there, people didn't know this. If you did know, great. If you don't, listen to this. They give birth to baby toads or frogs out of the back.
Like a gremlin, like.
Kind of thing, yeah. So the back's got loads of holes in it, and they just pop out the back.
Oh, yeah.
Freaks me out because I can't stand anything like that. I've got that
I mean,
disease.
I
don't like loads of holes and shit
Yeah, I
like
know, mate. You know, like lumps and that.
that. No.
I-
Dr. Pimple Popper, get off me telly.
Yeah.
Can't stand him.
If I've ever had
Or,
if I've ever had chicken pox, John, I'll tell you what, I'll just do myself in.
Fact number 5.
Number 5. On average, you sweat 26 gallons of sweat into your bed per year.
Bloody Nora. Imagine Lee Evans' bed.
No.
Having a Tommy Tank. Bloody Nora. Woo. That's some sweat, that is. You have to ring his house.
I know. Jesus Christ. Number 6.
How many facts we got tonight?
The air you breathe in the train station is 15% human skin.
What? That's why it's so expensive to get to train these days.
I got a clue.
You're paying for a meal and all.
Why a train station?
I don't know. Is this why Hannibal Lecter always catches the train?
I ain't got a clue.
He has like a light snack before he catches the Virgin Express.
Fact number 7. It's widely believed that your earring is the last sense you lose when you die.
Well, you're going to be screwed, eh? You ain't got no hearing now.
I've got it.
You know what I mean? You can't hear nothing now.
Oh.
It's just his luck. I told you, he's the unluckiest person alive or dead. Fact number 8.
Men who are hanged get a death direction. It's known as the rigor erectus. About that.
Danny, open the door for Dracula. You rang Igor Erectus.
And this one you ain't gonna like.
What was that then?
Left-handed people are likely to die 3 years earlier than right-handed people.
At least I can hear.
Well, you heard it first.
In my last breath. Why is that then? What? How do people know this? How do people know that left-handed people are going to die before right-handed people now? How?
I don't know. Fact number 10, I've already said it, so...
What's this then?
About Johnny Depp in
What-
1993
Okay,
owned a
yeah.
nightclub called the Viper Room,
Yeah.
but later sold it on after the death of the actor River Phoenix, who was a close friend.
The alarm's gone off in the Viper Room, I think. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
There's your fun fact three for this week.
Nice. All right, Neil. Do you know what? I love a fact.
Man.
If you don't like a fact, people, there's something bloody wrong with you. So there you go. Neil,
I'll beat it, mate.
do you know what, right? I was talking to someone the other day, and we was talking about ghost stories now.
Yeah.
I love a good old ghost story. Older the better, creepier the better, spookier the better. But I also like a ghost story if it's real.
You made this one up. Well,
No, I haven't. Neil, hit the lights.
what's going on, John? What's that noise?
It's time for Tales from the Crisps. You have to put the lights on because I can't see what I'm fucking doing.
Right.
I can't see.
Because you ain't got the rim light.
The what light?
The rim light,
The
John.
rim light.
Yeah.
What he gets up to in that house, I'll never know. So this is Tales from the Crisps because we're in a bar. If you get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crypt, yeah. Okay.
I'm just going to have to slap my little glasses on here just so I can read this because I'm getting on a bit. And tonight's true tale is again from an anonymous source. So, Sam, your identity is safe with me, pal. Nothing to worry about there. I'm going to keep it anonymous. Now, this one's called The Ghost at the Old Mill. This mill is recorded in 1086, so it is old as shit.
1086.
1086, and it's been a few mills through the years. It's been a needle factory, then it changed to a pub in the 17th century. It's been another pub and blah, 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 blah. It's still there now. I think it's a Miller and Carter steakhouse now, to be honest. That's where it is. It's a Miller and Carter, or a Win Miller and Carter.
Yeah.
But it is, it's a Miller and Carter now. Anyway, this person who wants to remain anonymous, Sam, he told me this story face to face, nearly did. And is a kind of person that you know this actually happened. Just going to get straight into it. Now, Sam worked there as a manager when the mill changed to a pub restaurant in the early noughties. He said he had heard stories from some of the staff and some of the regulars and the locals about some of the kind of paranormal activity, what goes on in the old mill. Sightings of spirits, things moving, certain noises, and all the usual kind of paranormal activity. What goes on in these old buildings? Well, Sam just thought, well, until I witness it myself, I'm just gonna brush it off. You know, I've never had nothing like that before, so I don't really believe it, if you know what I mean. Well, one night, and it was it was late October, the rain was pouring down. He said it was like a thunderstorm. It was coming down that fast, Neil. The pub was quiet because of the weather, so he sent half the staff home, and he just left him and the barman. And he goes to the barman, "Oi, barman!" I think his name was Cyril. I'm not too sure. He goes, "Cyril, clean everything up. Make sure all the candles on the tables go out because the restaurant, every table had like a tea light in one of them vases things." Just make sure they're all out, gone. Lock up. We'll lock up, and I'll take you home because of the weather. I don't want you walking. See, they drive, like, you know what I mean? Old Cyril, they drive. So old Sam went upstairs to do the catching up. Sam, I'm ready to go. So Sam come down the stairs and looked around the restaurant, looked everywhere. Everything was turned off. Everything was done. All the candles are out and all the lights are out, apart from the light by the front door. So he goes, "Come on, then I'll take you home." Opened the door, turned off the light. The pub was in pitch black, locked up. Took out Cyril home. 20 minutes later, he came back because he wanted to carry on catching up because he didn't want to come back the next morning to finish it off. He wanted a line. Do you know what I mean? As he opened the door, he noticed something. A candle on table 10 was lit. And he thought, hold up, that was definitely out. I knew it was out, and old Cyril definitely knew it was out because he put it out. So he got on the phone. He goes, "Cyril, did you leave any candles lit?" He went, No. When I left, everything was done. I even spittled. Candles were out. Everything was out. He goes, "Well, how come the candle on table 10 is still lit?" What would you do, Neil, in that circumstance? What would you do?
I'd test it. Try and blow it out. See if it was
You debunk it.
I'll try and blow it out. See if it was one of them candles that you can't blow out.
Well, do you know what I'd do? I'd Mr. Miyagi it. I'd wax on and wax off. That's what Anyway, so candle nails made of wax. And old Cyril goes, "Oh, the candle on table 10, did you say? He goes, yeah. He goes, that's old Henry's table, that is. He goes, who the bloody hell's Henry? Because Henry was from the 17th century. He was one of the first owners. And he used to sit in that spot after work and have a pint. That's where he used to sit. And a lot of people say they can still sense his presence on table 10. So I thought, well, thanks for telling me that. I've still got to go and cash up. So, yeah, down to the candle and trundled upstairs to the office to start cashing up and finish off so we can get out of there. He's there cashing up, la 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 la, a bit like Scrooge McDuck. And all of a sudden, he had some footsteps, Neil. Walking in the corridor, coming up to the office. He thought, hold up, I'm going to have a look out. Looked out the door. There's obviously nobody there. He went, carry on. All right. So he carried on. All of a sudden, he heard going quieter and quieter, like he was going away from the office. Looked out again. There's nobody there. He thought, hold up here. The candle's lit downstairs. There's footsteps. Someone's playing a prank on me. Someone's playing a bloody prank. So he went downstairs, had a look. Everything was fine. Come back upstairs. Go, oh, God knows. Cash. All of a sudden, the alarm in the disabled toilets goes off, Neil. Goes off. Makes him jump. He goes, oh, do you know what? This is getting past a joke. So he goes downstairs. Now he's shitting himself, Neil. He's shitting himself, thinking this is too much of a coincidence, all things going off at once. Turned off the alarm and reluctantly went upstairs because he wanted to either finish up or just lock up and go home. So he just carried on. Nerves are jangling. All of a sudden he heard footsteps again. So he thought, right, someone's pissing around. So he pops out the door. Has a look around the corridor. There's no one there. And as he looks out, the alarm again goes off in the disabled toilets. This time he's panicking. So he legs it down the stairs, leaves the office door open, the safe open and everything, goes down to the toilet to go and turn off the alarm again, because now he's panicking, he's shitting himself. And as he comes out, he sees something in the restaurant now. And as he looks around the door and into the pub restaurant, the candle on table 10 is now again lit. He freaks out, he panics, cold sweats, Neil. He runs up, doubts the candle, picks up the candle, takes it out the door, locks up and fucks off home. He goes, I'll worry about that in the morning. I am not going back in there tonight. And 10 years later, he still does not know what happened that night because no one has ever said it was a prank. No one's ever said nothing. It was just something he experienced in the old windmill. What do you think about that? That was a tale from the crisps. That was a tale from the crisps.
That's a good story. John.
Imagine that on your own as well.
John, it's a different kettle of fish, you know what I mean?
It is.
You know what I mean? When we do Long Beach Jaws,
yeah.
If anything was to happen when I'm by myself, I would absolutely cat me ponners. I'm telling you, I'll be honest with you. Anybody would, so I'll say, I mean, wasn't me? I'm telling you.
It would, Neil. It'd bother anybody. You're on your own and shit like that happen. Your brain is the most powerful thing. Yeah. And before you know it, you're imagining shit coming up the stairs. Yeah. You're hearing noises. You can see shadows and all this. Do you know what? Just get the flock out of there.
I don't like it when I come back from an investigation. I go out by myself, John. Even when I'm driving, I'm looking in the mirror, giving nobody in the back face. You know what I mean?
Which is very true.
Because it just plays on your mind.
It's
paranormal is not for the faint-hearted.
It's not.
You.
As you well know, Flip the Screen is my favourite part of the show because it's all about horror films, scary films, movies and all that malarkey. Now, I love a good horror film. And because it's a Johnny Depp special, Neil, one of my favourite Johnny Depp films is A Sleepy Hollow.
I've never seen it, John.
Sleepy Hollow. I advise you watch it. And it's directed by Tim Burton. Yeah. And it was released in 1999, exactly like the Chemical Brothers now. Same year.
I'm going to watch this.
And it was one of Johnny Depp's favourite.
I'm going to watch this weekend.
Yeah. So it stars Johnny Depp, Neil. It stars Christina Ricci. And it stars Christopher Walken, New York. And it took 207 million worldwide, Neil. This is Sleepy Hollow in a nutshell.
Yeah, Sleepy Hollow.
In 1799, Ichabod Crane, Johnny Depp, a police constable, is dispatched to the Dutch hamlet of Sleepy Hollow. Neil, I don't know what a Dutch hamlet. It sounds like a cigar to me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's not. They used to call it. Well, it's not a village. It's a village. Let's
Yeah.
just leave it at that. And now, Sleepy Hollow has been plagued by a series of brutal decapitations. Neil,
Head chops off.
heads being lobbed off. Neil, the locals believe the killer is the undead apparition of an headless horseman, the Hessian. He was a berserker.
And he used to play for Chelsea.
I think he did. Michael Essien, yeah, but I don't think he was headless. He was like an headless chicken some games, but you know what I mean? And he used to like kill people basically for a living in one of the world wars, something like that, I don't know. And he rides a black horse, Neil. That's what he does. He rides a black horse, and he goes in search of his own head. Because when they caught him back way yonder, they lobbed his head off, Neil,
Oh, okay.
and buried him. So now he's on the search for his own head. So he just goes around lobbing people's heads off, basically. That's what he does.
He's on the search for his own head.
He wants his own head because someone chopped it off, Neil.
Yeah, but no, but how does he look for it with no head, John?
Neil, it's a ghost. He can do what he wants.
Oh.
So his horse, more than likely, we've got sat nav here. So more heads get lobbed off. Now, Ichabod Crane, Johnny Depp, Neil, he doesn't believe in ghosts and stuff like that. He thinks there's always a scientific. It's always something scientific. There's always a reason that he always tries to debunk everything. So he searches with Christina Ricci, Neil. Christina Ricci. Not for a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
Oh, yeah.
Not for a jar of dirt. He's searching for clues, Neil, of the Headless Horseman. And Christine Ricci obviously does believe in the Headless Horseman because she says she's seen him himself. So, anyway, they find this massive tree, and she said, that is the tree of the dead. That is the grave of the horseman, Neil. Christopher Walken, New York. Do you know what I mean? So that is here the grave of Christopher Walken. Now, they dig it up around the tree, but his skull has been taken. So there's the bones of the old Essien, not Michael, have been taken, but the skull's missing. That's why he's searching for his own bonds, Neil. You know what I mean? So now Ichabod has come up with a theory, and obviously the beautiful Christina Ricci says that someone has stolen the skull and he's controlling the horseman to go around and kill off people randomly. Now, Walken, New York, is doing more lobbing, and he's being controlled by a witch in the Dutch place, whatever it's called, the hamlet of Sleepy Hollow, Neil. So Johnny Depp and Richie find Walken's skull and they return it to him, probably by DPD or something. You know what I mean?
Just eat.
Well, just Ed.
Yeah.
Actually, well, you can find. He'd probably ring that if there was one just Ed.
Well,
now, Walken, the horseman, he gets his skull back, Neil, and he finds that witch who stole his head and he is possessing him. And he's really pissed for that. So he drags her onto his horse and leaps into the tree of the dead and back to hell, Neil. Now, Ichabod returned to New York, where he met a young actress. She sued him $50 million for saying he was a drunk and a woman beater, allegedly. So he retaliated. He's had scissors for hands, Neil. He solved a horseman's curse. He even wore a mad hat, Neil. But more importantly, he was Captain Jack Sparrow. Sweeter dick bitch. And he's taking you to court, you lying git. Neil, that was that was Sleepy Hollow in a nutshell, kid.
you know, something.
Watch it, Neil. It's a cracking film.
I think he's going to win this case, right?
I think he is. Of course, he is.
She's out of her depth, you know what I mean?
Yes, he's out of a depth, yeah. Neil, I've got a couple of facts on Sleepy Hollow for you now before we wrap the show up. The film starred 3 Sith Lords. You know your Star Wars Sith Lords, yeah? Christopher Lee was in it, Count Dooku. Ian McDiarmid was also in it, who played Senator Palpatine. And Ray Park was also in it, Neil.
Who?
Ray Park.
Oh, Ray Parler then.
No.
Jesus Christ.
not the Romford Pelly. Ray Park, who played Darth Maul in The Phantom Menace.
Oh, yeah. Is that the red face one?
Yeah, he's the red face one from Insidious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. And he's also in Sleepy Hollow, fact number 2. Walken, who played the Horseman, he got the part, but he didn't tell anybody that he's never ridden a horse in his life. So when he turned up on set, he goes, right, Christopher, you're the Headless Horseman. Get on that bloody horse. Show us what you can do. He went, New York. He's never ridden a horse in his life, Neil.
Yeah.
So he learned as he went. And you know what? He turned out to be a cracking horseman. He won the Grand National in 2019 on the Black Horse. He did, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Is that the one when he went to the finishing line and somebody threw a box of tea bags off his head and then somebody beat him?
That was it, yeah.
He got hampered on the line.
Fact number 3. Depp done all his own stunts, Neil. Good old Johnny Depp, he done all his own stunts.
No way.
There was a scene where he's been dragged by the Black Horse, the one that won the 2019 Grand National, and he's been dragged across the mud through the forest. You know, branches and twigs and everything flying everywhere, and that was Johnny Depp being dragged now by the horse. But he was wearing a bulletproof vest.
John, if I was going to get 20 million for a film, you could do anything to me.
They dragged me across glass.
Telling you
anything.
You do nothing on.
I could pay someone to take the pain away.
Yeah.
Not a
You
problem.
can do anything, honestly. What was that? What was that?
I have no idea. Something's just rolled down the roof. How the fucking Headless Horseman's it?
Somebody's head.
And fact number 4. At the end of the film, Christina Ricci's dress was the same dress, well, same style as Beetlejuice's suit.
No way.
Yeah. She was wearing a black and white striped dress at the end of the film because it was by Tim Burton.
Oh,
yeah. So there you go. Neil, that was a couple of facts on Sleepy Hollow. I advise you watch it, and anybody who hasn't watched it, watch that bloody film. It's a cracker. So there you go. There you go. I do like Beetlejuice, to be fair. Do you know Beetlejuice 2 comes out this year, Neil?
What?
It does. Michael Keaton's
Yeah, you're putting on makeup on. He looks like that now, doesn't he?
does, yeah. Beetlegeist. He had 3 different names in there.
Yeah. Don't say it 3 times, John.
I'm not a chance. I won't say Bloody Mary in the mirror, and I won't say Candyman either. Forget it.
Why?
Say Candyman 3 times, and he comes with a hook and a load of bees. He does.
You're not going to allow the bees.
He does, yeah.
In the rain. You don't see bees in the rain, John.
Yeah, when you're a supernatural villain like Candyman, you can have bees anywhere you bloody please. That rhymes.
Yeah, that's
Neil, we're gonna wrap the show up, kid. I just want to say thanks for watching. Please share the show with your friends, your enemies, your muckers, your family. If you do that, you'll do for me. If you leave some comments on the show,
leave some comments. If you don't like it, tell them we're a pair of dickheads, right? If you like it,
he's off.
I'm just saying, John.
Jerry Springvest.
Just saying.
If anybody leaves some good comments, I'm going to send you some stickers.
Stickers?
Yes, some stickers, some paralytic activity stickers now.
Oh.
What do you think? I'm going to send them some Blue Peter badge.
You whack-a-day stickers or something.
Anyway, Neil, if you're out investigating this weekend, yeah, and you don't get any spirits or anything like that, that's a fucking head, that is.
What the fuck was that?
Fucking head rolling. There's an head, just an head rolled down the.
It's dead head's head, is it?
Sorry, Ed, you ain't here this week, pal. Yeah, so if you are investigating this weekend, he's fucking shitting himself here.
No, as if, John.
You are.
As if.
Fucking more Calessians come for you. No, you're. So if you are out investigating this weekend and you don't get any spirits, just do us a favour, please. Just do what we do. We drink them instead.
Bless you.
We'll see. Oh, I've got these on. We'll see you lot in 2.
Bless you. Anybody who watches this, bless you. Bless you all.
You'll do
we
for
do
us.
appreciate it.
I can tell you that.